me what I'm thinking. I just took this glass and let the silence talk. You keep tracing circles on your wrist with your thumb, like you tryna solve a puzzle you already saw once. I don't say much, but you study how I breathe, how I lean back, how I cross my feet. Gold on my arm, catch a little bit of glow. You watch how it moves every time I post goes. You ain't really listen to the song, that song. You tune into the tension sitting in my tone. I'm not naming where we are, but you feel the air. Soft leather under you, something smoky in your hair. The world somewhere outside, I'm in low like a bass, but it's only two stories happening in this space. I don't have to tell you what I want. You already read it when I didn't respond to the first invitation you threw like a test. Saw the way I smiled slow, kept my body at rest. If you really wanna know me, read between us. Don't wait on lines, pay attention to the every pause, every look, every shift in the sea. Say more than any compliment I'd ever repeat. If you really wanna see what I'm on tonight, watch where my eyes go when you look away twice. I won't spell it in neon, won't rush, won't rush. You gon' know exactly what I mean if you read between us, yeah. You talk about your week, but you watch my hands. How they rest, how they tap, how they never demand. You say you're hard to figure, you don't chase, you don't flee. I say I move off energy, not what they expect of me. You laugh, but you tilt that chin like you agree. Slide a little closer, not enough for free. I feel the question in the angle of your knee. Are you here for the thrill, or you here for me? I could answer with a story, say what you wanna hear. Let this quiet linger till your doubts disappear. Cause the way I keep my focus when the room goes loud. Tell you I don't get distracted just because I'm allowed. You don't trust what comes easy, I can see that clear. So I let mystery sit right between us here. If I lean in too fast, it dilute what this is. If I stay where I'm at, you decide what this get. If you really wanna know me, read between us. Don't wait on lines, pay attention to the every pause, every look, every shift in the sea. Say more than any compliment I'd ever repeat. If you really wanna see what I'm on tonight, watch where my eyes go when you look away twice. I won't spell it in neon, won't rush, won't rush. You gon' know exactly what I mean if you read between us. I'm not the type to promise what the mood can't keep. I'd rather let your intuition walk you in deep. If you feel safe when the conversation slows, that's the only green light that I really wanna know. So if you slide your hand just close enough to brush, and don't pull back when the room start to hush, I'll take that as an answer, I don't have to ask. Some truth fit better when they never wear a mask. If you really wanna know me, read between us. Let the quiet be the language that you trust. Every breath in a gap, every half-finished phrase. Draw a map to the place where my guard gets raised. If you really wanna see what I'm on tonight, count how many times I choose to stay in your light. I won't paint it obvious, won't rush, won't blush, but you'll feel every word I never say when you read between us. You say I think I get it now, I slow on my cuff. I tell you if you feel it, then you know it, no need to say too much. No need to say too much. You say you don't fall easy, you read people first. I smile a little cause I study you work. You say I don't really like attention like that, but you pause in the doorway just to feel eyes react. You order something strong, then you sit too slow, like you waiting on a question only brave men know. You ask me where I'm from, but you watch my wrist. Checking for a tan line, checking for a twist of a ring that say complicated underneath the gold. You not nosy, you just careful where your heart goes. I notice how you lean when the talk get real. Left shoulder forward when you're halfway filled. Right shoulder back when you test my claim. My answer with a laugh, but I logged the game. You cross your legs when you change the subject quick. Tap on hill when the memory hit. You ain't told me much, but I'm taking these notes. Every small contradiction in the words you quote. You think you the only one calculating this room, but I'm 3 moves ahead in this quiet little duel. I don't push, I don't pull, I just give you the stage, cause I win the most ground when I don't engage. I got a silent advantage. I hear the truth in the space you manage. Between what you say and what your body do, I'm undressing your walls while I sit across from you, yeah. I got a silent advantage. I don't chase, I just read the damage. In the way your guard drop and my tone stay smooth. I don't need loud words when my calm makes you move. You point at the skylight, look at that view, but you watch my reaction more than the city lights too. You wanna know if I seen this level before, if I'm the type to lose balance when the ceiling ain't low. I say nice, but I've seen better in a storm, cause chaos show more truth than a night this warm. You tilt your head like what you mean by that. I just raise my glass, let the question hang back. You flirting riddles, I reply in clues. We both testing how much the other to lose. You laugh at my jokes and you hide that smile, like joy is a secret you ain't shared in a while. You ask what are you looking for honestly. I watch how your fingers to edge of your seat. You're not afraid of my answer, you afraid of your own. Cause saying something real mean, letting go control. I tell you I don't sell futures I can't afford, but I won't waste your silence just to not be bored. You look down and up like you weigh that line. It's a contract signed in the back of your mind. I got a silent advantage. I hear the truth in the space you manage. Between what you say and what your body do, I'm undressing your walls while I sit across from you, yeah. I got a silent advantage. I don't chase, I just read the damage. In the way your guard drop and my tone stay smooth. I don't need loud words when my calm makes you move. You say you always this composer just to write. I say I just don't like promising what I can't write. You say most men talk big when the room is dim. I say most men scared of what silence show with them. So we let a full song pass with no small talk spill. Just ice in a glass and a shared little chill. If you still here when the chords fade out twice, that mean you chose the depth, not just the lights. Cause I move on a quiet advantage. Read the storms that your last ones left stranded. If you lean in close when my voice drops low, that's the only answer that I need to know. Yeah, I got a silent advantage. No tricks, just control, I manage. If you let that dress fall with the doubts, you prove it won't be cause I press cause your own hard move. You say you're dangerous, but now I thought I say dangerous is rushing what can't be bought. We step into the night with no rush, no damage. Just two minds walking slow. Where I keep my silent vantage. Silent advantage. You ask why I feel calm when it's bad like this. I just lift my glass, say, not everybody on my list. You peep the way they hover around my side of the room. Same perfume, same dress, same mood. They laugh a little louder when I turn my head. Drop hints in the air like I ain't heard that said. But my mind count patterns, not bodies in reach. Who watch my mouth, who watch my speech? Who listen when I talk about who keep me up? Who only hear the word come when I say come up? You clock it quick, how I nod then let it fade. How I change conversation when the vibe feel played. How I let attention fall like ash from a smoke. Never chase a spark if the core ain't woke. You lean in, whisper you don't like the chase. I say I like a woman, not a numbers game race. Any room can be crowded, my world stays small. Cause only few souls ever see past this wall. I ain't being cold, I'm protecting my peace. If I open up the gate, it's a private release. If you sitting where you sitting, that's a quiet sign. I don't let just anybody orbit this mind. My heart invite, only not a general event. You don't get past the door of a moment we spend. If you hear it in a circle, that was not by chance. You got rage, you got waves, you got cleared in advance. Yeah, this invite only to this side of me, where the talk slow down and the mask ain't free. If you ever see my soft, if you ever see my low key, just know I didn't slip, I chose you for the key. Chose you for the key. You say you use a man who perform on cue. First drink down, whole script run through. Where you from, what you like, what you do tonight. Then they sell the same dream to whoever in sight. You watch me skip half that standard route. Ask who taught you boundaries, why you figure me out. Truth is, life did, I just paid attention. Every time I let the wrong one in my section. Now I scan for patience more than outfit game. Who asks real questions, not just love my name. Who notice when I go quiet mid-sentence and wait instead of feeling of the silence cause they scared of the weight. You pass that test when you don't press fast. You just tilt your head and let that moment last. You don't reach for my arm like you tryna claim state. You just sit in your own power, that's a rare trait. That's the type of energy I can risk my guard for. The kind that don't knock loud, just stand at the door. If I shift my seat closer, why the crowd tall out? You just made it from the many to the chosen out crowd. Cause my heart invite, only not a general event. You don't get past the door of a moment we spent. If you here in a circle, that was not by chance. You got read, you got weighed, you got cleared in advance. Yeah, it's invite only to this side of me, where the talk slow down and the mask ain't free. If you ever see my soft, if you ever see my low key, just know I didn't slip, I chose you for the key. Chose you for the key. I can feel this couch with a crowd I forget. Names like songs I skip when the mood ain't set. But I'd rather have one woman I can speak with better than 100 pretty strangers I don't trust or care. So if I text you when the lights come up, let me know when you home, not slide back up. If I call you on a Monday just to hear your tone, that's more than liquor talk, that's me claiming my own. You say I'm not used to being treated like choice. I say get comfortable, that's my natural voice. I don't hand out access just to feel like a man. I'd rather leave alone and hold what I can't stand. Cause my heart invite, only you ain't here by luck. You got past every filter I built from the cuts. If you sitting in my quiet when the crowd move on, let me you where I let my careful side on. Yeah, it's invite only to this real life me. No stage, no script, no entry fee. If you ever feel my card drop, girl, understand that's a private event and you on a list by hand. So when they ask how you ended in my space that night, just smile, sip slow, keep the story light. Some things too sacred to explain openly, just tell him he don't let me in. Must have been invite only. Must have been invite only. You say, I know you're tired. You move too smooth to be safe. I laugh low, say it's boring, but I don't play with your fate. You cloud the watch first, in a way I don't rush. How I sit like I own time, not a hush. You on that leather back straight, legs crossed. I'm on a single chair, angle paying golf calls. Not in money and attention that I place real spell. I let the room talk loud while I study your care. How you turn out every song that sound like your past. How you sit when you don't want a moment to last. You use the hands that grab before they even ask. Words that promise heaven with a plastic mask. I don't lean in yet, I just offer you space. Cause real pressure make room and don't cry your headspace. You keep waiting on the line where I flip to a script, where I say you so bad and my hands start to drip. But I'm dragging out the distance like a slow jazz break. Let your comfort catch up with the choices we made. I don't raise my voice, I don't rush this touch. I just turn the heat up 1 degree too much. If you feel more honest than you planned it tonight, that's not game, that's me protecting how we grow this right. This that gentleman pressure, never force, just measure. I don't chase your body, I surround your mind. Turn your guard to glass without crossing the line. Yeah, that gentleman pressure, hands like eyes clever. You can breathe, you can think, you can change your mind, but you still feel cool when I don't even try. Rooftop, let the city glow on your skin. Wind lift your hair, I pretend I don't grin. when you step to the edge just to test my red. I step halfway, stop short, let your instincts lay. You say most men stand close just to flex control. I say real men stand back till your choice get bold. Then I watch how you bridge those last few feet. Bare shoulders meet suit with a soft heartbeat. You talk about your standards like you half expect me to shrink when I hear what you don't accept. But I nod like good, you should keep that list. While I mentally add knows the word to my gist. I could break your rules with a charming line, or I could raise mine so they sit by yours fine. Cause I ain't scared of a woman, moon or her rate. I'm scared of wasting a woman, I ain't built to stay. So I don't say you might when I mean right now. I say if I can't show up, I won't vow. You feel that difference in the way you exhale. Suddenly every fake promise you heard look past. This that gentleman pressure, never force, just measure. I don't chase your body, I surround your mind. Turn your guard to glass without crossing the line. Yeah, that gentleman pressure, hands like ice, clever. You can breathe, you can think, you can change your mind, but you still feel cool when I don't even try. You tell me I'm not used to being handled this soft. Like you could take everything and still back off. I say if I need to rush you, it ain't really mine. I'd rather leave empty than steal your time. I let my fingers trace the rim of your glass. Not your thigh, not your waist, just the space that passed between what I could touch and what I choose to spare. You feel more naked there than if I touch your hair. Cause you realize I could walk you right past your car, but I'd lose respect for me if I made it that hard. So if you come any closer, if you slide that hand, it's not cause I push, it's cause you trust where I stand. That's that gentleman pressure, no rush, just texture of a man who can want you and still say wait till your yes sound like you, not like future just fade. Yeah, that gentleman pressure, slow burner, high measure. You can leave, you can stay, you can take your time. Either way you remember how I drew that line. Look back at the door like I should go, it's too late. I say I'll call your car, I won't test your faith. But the way that you linger in the frame of the night, say my patience is deeper than any rush till for a phone twice. You slid a hand down under the table like not tonight. You say you tired of being content in somebody's feet. Tired of pretty nights turned into proof they need to show they live and show they love, show they list. But they never show the silence when the heels come off the dress. I catch the way you angle when the lens come out. You lean back from the flash, keep my name out your mouth. Not in a cold way, more like protecting the gym. Like if they see too much of this, they gon' ruin the stem. You beat my reaction when your homegirl pose. I just sip, not once, fist my cufflinks slow. I don't jump in a frame, don't chase that light. Cause the moments I value don't survive online hype. You smirk, say so you really not gon' slide in that pit. I say I only share what I could stand to lose quick. What I'm building with your eyes ain't for views or clout. If they need a screenshot, they was never gon' fill us out. You leaning close like I've been waiting on a man like that, who can hold me in a room without posting where we sat. I say if it's real, it'll breathe when the night fade above. I'm not here for camera love, I'm here for no screenshot love. I wanna know, screenshot love, where the best parts never leave the room we in. No timestamp in the corner, no caption to spin. Just your hand on my wrist and my focus on us, yeah. No screenshot love, if they ask what we are, they can guess, they can shrug. We the type of story don't fit in a phone. Some connections too deep to be scrolled through alone. Later when the crowd thin out, your phone face down. You forgot it on the table while you laugh full sound. That's how I know you present, that's how I know you feel. You ain't fixing your lipstick for an unseen reel. You tell me about a night where you cried in a car, cause somebody filmed a moment that was never there to start. Posted tears like a trophy, made a mess of your name. Turned private breakdowns in a public game. I don't don't say that's crazy, I just let that sit. Slide my drink to the side, get a story it's with. This the part where a boy would say I never do that. I just show you about the things that I don't broadcast. I don't grab for your waist when the DJ play that. I watch if you move first, then I meet you with tact. We can dance with no phones held high in the air. Two bodies in a rhythm, only we aware. When the chorus hit, you look up, see no lens on us. Just warm low light and a circle of trust. You whisper I can stay like this till the lights turn up. I whisper back and keep it all the grid, that's enough. I wanna know. Screenshot love where the best parts never leave the room we in. No time stamp in the corner, no caption to spin. Just your hand on my wrist and my focus on us, yeah. Screenshot love, if they ask what we are, they can guess, they can shrug. We the type of story don't fit in a phone. Some connections too deep to be scrolled through alone. We don't need proof for people who don't sleep in our truth. They can think what they want, they not here in this booth. If you need a highlight reel just to trust my touch, then I failed in a way that I'm showing up too much. So I prove it when I call you on a Tuesday plane. I just when the lights low and a bottle got your name. I prove it when I listen, not just when I stare. When I check that you ate, when I ask if you there. And if one day you post a pic and I'm nowhere in sight, just know I'm probably somewhere making sure you alright. I'm okay being rumor if the real stays strong. I'm not hiding you, I'm just guarding what we on. Cause I wanna know. Screenshot love, where the loudest I got you is how I show up. Not a story that expire in 24, but a quiet little promise when you knock on my door. I know screenshot love, where your heart feels seen, not phone for buzz. If the world never know what we built from above, long as you feel safe in my hands, that's my no screenshot love. Your friend lifts the phone one more time, says y'all look cute. You just shake your head, smile, turn back to the booth. Some nights deserve to live where the music was. Nowhere else, just us. No screenshot love. You said, man, like you always got somebody waiting. You said, man, like you always got somebody waiting. I said, yeah, that's why I stopped letting just anybody in. You clocked the glances way before I did. Bartender smile different, serving no I sip. Couple numbers on all receipts in my coat. You run your finger down the list like, yeah, I know. You ain't naive, you can feel I got pulled. Rooms don't treat me like a stranger, they fool. Of half-finished flames, pretty almost loves. Late replies, early flights, we were young, so what? But I don't brag about that, I just let it be known that attention ain't a luxury when you grow like I've grown. I done had my pick from the surface crowd. Found out quick that abundance can be empty and loud. Now watch you ask, how are you really though? Now what you drive or who you know? I don't count how many want me in dim lit bars. I count who still call when there ain't no stars. So when you say I know you got options, don't lie. I tell you I got options, but I got standards just as high. If you here on this couch under this soft light, it's cause I filtered out a lot just to hold you tonight. Yeah, I got options, but I live by standards. I don't entertain what my soul can't handle. Just cause I could, don't mean that I will. I'm protecting more than my time, I'm protecting my steel. I got options, that's the easy part, but I treat my accents like a guarded heart. If you ever feel chosen, it's cause I took my time. I don't share the side just to kill the night. I share it cause you lying. You say, so what made me different from the rest you've seen? I say, you don't rush my quiet, you don't crowd my clean. You listen between words, not tell her reply. And when I go distant in a thought, you don't assume I lie. I seen lips that say I'm here for the long run, babe, but eyes drifting to the door in case the next wave came. Seen bodies that love my status, hate my flaws. They want a man on a flyer, not the one with the scars. And you ain't flinched when I showed you my title. You just pulled your chair closer when my voice got quieter. Didn't take a screenshot when I dropped my mask. Didn't turn my confession to a group chat laugh. You know I could answer DMs if I need a fix. You know I could line up names like a playlist mix. But you also know I've been spending this whole year through deleting every shortcut that don't lead to truth. So when you look at me side, I say be straight, no game. I pour it all plain, no chaser on a flame. Yeah, there's people I could call if I wanted to fall, but there's very few women I can grow with at all. I got options, but I live by standards. I don't entertain what my soul can't handle. Just cause I could, don't mean that I will. I'm protecting more than my body, I'm taking my will. I got options, that's the easy part, but I treat my access like a guarded heart. If you ever feel chosen, it's cause I took my time. I don't share this side just to kill the night. I share it cause you were lying. Used to say yes just cause why not, felt fun. Now I know every small yes shaped the man I become. Used to let anybody sit where the real ones sit. Now there's velvet rope round the core of my spirit. I ain't better than nobody, I just pay what it costs. Every time I let the wrong energy cross. So I'm picky with who see me when the suit come off, who hold my head up when my crown feel lost. If you ever wonder, do I really stand out? Ask yourself who I call when my faith in me doubt. Who I text back slow cause I'm choosing words right, not cause I'm hiding, because I value your sight. Yeah, I got options, but I move by standards. I don't gamble hard just to feel like I matter. If I hold you close, it's not a casual thrill. It's a man with a past and it's time I build. I got options, sure, but I close those tabs cause I'm done collecting faces like receipts and tags. If you ever feel safe sinking into my chest, just know I sifted through the noise so your name could rest with the rest. You say so, I'm not, just next with a half-cynic grin. I say if I saw you like next, you'd have never got in. Options are many, standards decide who stays. You said you look like the type that don't fall for nobody. I almost agreed, till I caught myself checking if you texted back. I'm good at keeping every feeling on a short leash. Good at letting candles burn out before they reach. Good at reading rooms, leaving hearts intact. Good at saying that was nice and never looking back. I don't flinch when they say you'll miss me one day. I just smile polite, let the moment decay. I don't stay up scrolling no threads at 3. I don't freeze when a song say something about we. At least I didn't, till you came through quiet. Didn't crash the door, you just changed the climate. Didn't blow my phone, just let space to fill. Didn't buy my mid that I'm too cold for real. You don't beg for answers, you just watch my eyes. You don't chase the version that performs online. You sit with the silence when I lose my script, like you more impressed with the parts I don't flip. I've been bulletproof in places men get weak, but you found the one seam I never thought to keep. You don't fight my armor, you just hold that gaze till the steel starts sweating in the smallest. You my soft spot, I don't post about the one they pull me back when I drift too far out. I can walk through fire, I can walk through rooms cold till you say my name low and my logic fold. You my soft spot in a world all edge, the only one I let see over this ledge. I ain't never been afraid in a loss or shock till I picture your absence and my chest says stop. Yeah, you turn my safe heart into something that feel. I've been hard my whole life, now I'm scared you real. You test me different, you don't test my game. You test what I remember when the vibe ain't the same. That's about a story I mentioned once, half cut. 6 weeks later, you bring it back up. You see through my busy, call it what it is. Not an insult, more a mirror saying lie. You don't reward distance with double time chase. You give me exactly what I give that space. Most for when I go quiet for a while. You just send one line that sound like a smile. Handle what you need, I'll be where I've been. No guilt trip, just trusting the way I check in. That calm shake something I've been hiding for years. I feel it if I care, I'll drown in my fears. So I stayed in control, kept the volume low. Now I hear my own heart trying to match your tone. Hey, I ain't built for begging, but you got me close. Not for attention, just afraid to be a ghost in a life where you flourish, whether I show or not. That's the first time, losing never tied my stomach in knot. You my soft spot, I don't post about the one they pull me back when I drift too far out. I can walk through fire, I can walk through rooms cold till you say my name low and my logic falls. You my soft spot in a world all edge, the only one I let see over this ledge. I ain't never been afraid of loss or shock till I picture your absence and my chest says stop. Yeah, you turn my safe heart into something that feel. I've been hard my whole life, now I'm scared you real. If you ever wonder why I read you so deep, why I track every win, every night you can't sleep, it's cause I know what it cost me to let this through. If I call this love, I can't play with you. I used to treat goodbye like a standard scene. Same line, same wave, same we'll see routine. Now the thought of you leaving don't feel like next. It feel like entire chapters losing context. You say relax, we just vibe and don't rush that word. I say I'm not rushing, I'm just scared I'm hurt. For the first time in years by somebody I crave, who could walk any second and I couldn't stay brave. Cause you my soft spot, I don't joke about the one. Prove my heart ain't no angles and routes. I can play unbothered, I play composed, but you touch the one place all that come undone most. You my soft spot in a guarded frame, the first woman I protect from my own old ways. If I ever say it's you in a voice that shake, know it's coming from a man who don't let much break. So if I hold you a little longer than the song allow, if I listen a little harder when you speak right now, it's cause somewhere between your patience and my front, you became the only soft spot in a life built blunt. And a life built blunt. And a life built blunt. You say you don't bring just anybody up this high. I say good, I don't move this slow with every set of eyes. We ain't talking about a view, but we both see it. City glowing like a secret you don't wanna repeat. Shoes by the door, your guard halfway there too. You walk further in, but you watch what I do. I don't touch first, I just loosen my cup. Drop the watch on the table like I'm taking time off. You lean on the counter, run your nail cross glass. Little circle in the mist where your breath just passed. You say this feel too calm for what it look like here. Most men rush the script when the elevator clear. I shrug, anything will happen worth being sure. I don't chase a moment I can't stand in tomorrow. I ain't asked for your past, I just read how you breathe. Shallow when you think, deeper when you believe. If you tilt that chin closer but your shoulders stay loose, that's my only green light, not the dress, not the shoes. City lights, slow hands, I don't move faster than your heart can stand. If you feel my fingers trace the back of your wrist, it's cause you lean into the gravity we built like this. City lights, slow hands, every touch follow where your choice lands. If we cross that line, it won't be by chance. It'll be cause your silence gave my patience a dance. You walk past the window, stop where the glass turned dark. Our outlines in the pain like a question mark. You say people look small from up here, you notice that. I say that's how I feel, look when you done with your act. You laugh but you edge one step into my frame. Close enough for cologne, not enough for claim. I don't pull, I don't coax, I don't name the shit. I just let my warmth answer what your eyes won't admit. You trace a line on my chest with a shirt unbuttoned, not a grab, not a clutch, just a soft I'm coming. I feel your hand pause like you ask yourself twice. Do I trust this room? Do I trust this fight? I cover your hand with mine, not delete, just a still. Let you hear your own pulse before we test this hill. You pull back cool, we can pour one more drink. Talk about everything else, we too tired to think. If you stay where you are and your fingers curling, that's a wordless continue, I respect from within. I don't read your dress tight, I don't read your smile. I read how you relax when we sit here a while. City lights, slow hands, I don't move faster than your heart can stand. If you feel my fingers trace the back of your wrist, it's cause you lean into the gravity we built like this. City lights, slow hands, every touch follow where your choice lands. If we cross that line, it won't be back. answer, because your silence gave my patience a dent. You say I always feel rushed, like my no don't count. I say that we don't move till your peace show up in a room full amount. You test me with a step back, I don't chase, I just wait. You test me with a half smile, I don't over-translate. You find me, breathe out long, drop your shoulders down, walk back in my space like you own this ground. Whisper, I'm not afraid, I just needed to see if you wanted my body more than you wanted me. I say if I want it quick, I'd have stayed downstairs, but I won't live in a way that you trust me here. Then I let my hand rise, only where you've been. Slow map, drunk, careful on the skin you thin. City light, slow hands, no scripture, respect and a quiet plan. If we disappear into this midnight trance, it's cause two grown hearts gave the night that chance. And city light, slow hands, we move like we know what this touch demands. If tomorrow you leave with your head held high, I mean I kept the man I am. When I'm looking in your eyes, you say, whatever happened, I'm glad we took our time. I say, that's the only way I move when the state is fine. Outside the traffic hums, but in here we choose. City lights on the glass, slow hands on the truth.
I don't get it stressed up just to prove I can. If I put this on, I already got a plan. Black jacket laying on the bed like a question. Cufflinks in a dish, little velvet confession. I don't wear this fit for a random night out. If I button this up, I know what I'm about. Cologne on my wrist, one spray, not three. Cause if you smell this close, you already chose me. Shoes by the door, like don't step out for cheap. If the vibe feel hollow, I'd rather stay and sleep. My phone light up with a couple where you at texts. I scroll red tone, feel the weight in the text. If it sound like boredom, I leave that on scene. I don't polish up my soul just to dull it for me. You say you always look like you going somewhere big. I say big ain't a place, it's the energy I dig. If the room don't respect what this jacket been through, I hang it back up. That's what I mean by don't waste a suit. I earned every stitch, every line I show. Every scar under silk took time to grow. If I bring all that cloth to a table with you, just know I wait a night like I tailored this view. I don't waste the suit, I don't step out clean for a hollow pursuit. If I'm standing in your light with this tight, then I must have read your spirit is worth my night. Yeah, I don't waste the suit, I don't shine my shoes just to dance with whatever. If my hand on your back and my eyes on you, that mean you met the standard over what I don't do. We pull up, you look at me like you're not from this scene. Too composed in the chaos, too sharp, too clean. You say you dress like you know how the story go, and I say I dress like a man that can lose or win. Bartender already know how I knock my order, but I watch how you move more than how you cross borders. You take in the room, not just let it be seen. That's the first little sign that tonight ain't cheap. You laugh from your chest, not for who might hear. You fix your lips at once, then you leave that mirror. You ask questions that don't fit in small talk scripts, like what made you change with your hand on your hip. Most nights I be calculating exits quick, clocking red flags in the way they sit. But you made me lose in one, but in one fear. Made me think if I leave now, I might waste this year. You say I feel like you decided me before we met. I say I just don't gamble with what I might regret. If I showed up in a suit and gave this version of me, then somewhere in your silence I already felt weak. I don't waste the suit, I don't step out clean for a hollow pursuit. If I'm standing in your light with this tight, then I must have read your spirit is worth my night. Yeah, I don't waste the suit, I don't shine my shoes just to dance with whatever. If my hand on your back, if my eyes on you, that mean you met the standard of what I don't do. Back home, there's a hanger only hold my best.
rest. I don't hang just anyone where my heart get rest. If I ever let your scent live in this sleep, it's cause I picture you here when the crowd all leave. I could've stayed in a hoodie, kept my distance safe, but I chose starching steel for a softer place. Chose polish for a night, I might tell in my old age. Not for the flex, for the chapter, not the stage. So if we end up laughing barefoot on this floor, black suit jacket sliding out the back of that door, just know I ain't overdressed for the sake of the view. I dress for the woman I read in you. Cause I don't waste a suit, I don't wear this level of me for a fluke. If I gave you my call, man, it's cut this smooth. It's cause you fit the silhouette of my grown man truth. Yeah, I don't waste a suit. If the night feel right, it's cause I chose it, not the booze. If my last look in the mirror had your name in mind, then you more than in a moment, you the reason I shine. Trace of the pearl, say you really got dressed for this. I say I got dressed for whoever matched my wrist. You smile slow like you finally see the proof. Some men chase any night, I only dress up for truth. Pensamiento extendido, yeah, yeah. Voy a pedir todo el poquito, yeah, yeah. Consider baby, got información por el mundo.
Music off, lights low. Same room, but it feel like a different show. Door click shut, whole night exhaled at once. You kick your heels off, said finally it's just us. Makeup still sharp, but your shoulders not. You lean on the table like you letting go a lot. Out there, you was perfect posture, careful laugh. Hear your voice dropping out the vein, your jokes hit half. You stop editing sentences midway through. Let the unpolished version of your truth come through. I ain't a blazer up, loosen one more now. Not just the tie, but the part of me that watched the clock. I'm not thinking about the exit or the angle of light. I'm just counting how your face changed when you stop being right. You asked, so what you think of tonight for real? I say best part started when the crowd had the pill. Cause I seen you shake hands, seen you glide and pose, but I'm more interested in the parts nobody knows. Most connection peak at the loudest song, but if you wanna know mine, see who I am when it's gone. If I'm still here when the floorboards creak, that mean it wasn't just a scene that made me speak. Gather the crowd, that's where I live. When the show come off and the room forgive. If I'm still sitting in your quiet, that's the tell that it's more than suit, more than game, more than shell, yeah. Gather the crowd, that's where you see who you are to the real part of me. If I'm rolling up my sleeves while you wipe off your eyes, that's a man, not a man, standing under these lights. You drop your earrings in a dish by the sink. Pour water in a glass, not another drink. Say my cheeks hurt from smiling at people I don't trust. I say, then let them rest, you don't owe them that much. You sit cross-legged on the couch in my shirt. Half of you undone, but it don't feel dirt. It feel like a person who survived the night now. Finally checking if it's all still right. You as you always is calm when it all wind down. I say calm is the reason I can carry this crown. Anybody can look composed in the first hour's hum. I count who I am when everybody else done. You watch me, listen with my focus intact. Not scrolling, not drifting, not rehearsing the act. Just nodding at the parts where your eyes go dim. Like I didn't bring you home to perform a win. In a world full of highlights, we the blooper reel now. Every stutter, every sigh, every I don't know how. If I still want you close when you're not in control, that's the only chemistry that ever reached my soul. Add to the crowd, that's where I live. When the show come off and the room forgive. If I'm still sitting in your quiet, that's the tell that it's more than suit, more than game, more than shell, yeah. Add to the crowd, that's where you see who you are to the real part of me. If I'm rolling up my sleeves while you wipe off your eyes, that's a man, not a man, standing under these lights. You say I'm scared you only like me when I'm put together. I say I'm scared you only trust me in good weather. But if you let yourself break where my hands can't reach, you'll find I hold better than I ever did preach. We sit in a room that still smell like the night.
Perfume, cologne, and the last of the hype. But in between all that is something like home. Two people who tired of being adored alone. I don't say forever, I don't write that check. I just drape that blanket around the back of your neck. Put my phone face down, out of arms reflex. Cause there's nothing in that screen that'll rank this man. Out of the crowd, that's where I choose who I call back, who I refuse. If you see me make tea while the speakers rest, that's intimacy, not a test you pass. Yeah, to the crowd, that's my real stage. No lights, no lens, no curated page. If I still want you here when the playlist ends, then you more than a night, you the part I defend. So when they talk about how the lit it was tomorrow online, we know the best scene never crossed that line. And it stayed here in a quiet where our truths got loud. Me and you, four walls, where everything out of the crowd.